All students learn differently, and understanding students' strengths and weaknesses in each multiple intelligence can improve student success on the whole. So I find that having students fill out a questionnaire at the beginning of the school year helps me get to know how they learn best. So to do this, I just created a Google Doc titled "What are your strengths?" And within the Google Doc, I'm going to put 2 links. And students will go and read through. I'd like to learn a little bit more about you. And then they're going to click the link here to a literacynet.org assessment to find out what their strengths are in terms of the intelligences. So this is just a questionnaire, 56 questions that students can fill out and click here to find out their top 3 intelligences. And students just take a few minutes either at school or at home. You could even do this prior to the school year beginning and send them the link a few days before the school year starts to find out a little bit more about them. And then they click Find My Strengths. And essentially what's going to happen is the site is going to generate a score, 5 being the highest, of which are their top 3 intelligences. And if they scroll down, they can read about the intelligence and what techniques reach them best in terms of their learning. So it lists their top 3 intelligences, and then it also gives them the scores of the remaining intelligences. So after students take this assessment to find their strengths, have them record their top 3. Then have them go back to the Google Doc and scroll down a little bit. And then they're going to click on a Google form. And within that Google form, you're going to ask them, first of all, their name. And then you're going to ask them to select their top intelligence from the quiz they just took, their second intelligence based on their score out of 5, and then their third intelligence. Once students hit submit, their answers are recorded. You can then go back to your form and click on responses. It will give you a breakdown of how your students answered and a neat glimpse at all of the multiple intelligences that are present in your class. This is very helpful when formulating lessons and figuring out how to reach your students. You can also click here to generate a Google spreadsheet to view how your students answered. On the spreadsheet, you can see the student name and how they answered each question. Google Forms and Google Sheets work together behind the scenes to give you this information in an organized, helpful format. So by creating this quick questionnaire, you can find out how your students learn and how it's best to teach them.